Welcome to Quorum number 6, everyone. I'm Lucy P., your host today, Global Events and Growth Manager at Qode. So glad you're here. And welcome to today's section where we are getting real, practical, and a little nerdy about AI in recruitment. So let me introduce our speakers today. Please welcome new practice leader from Always First, with 8 years across Vietnam and Southeast Asia, specializing in executive search across banking, finance, tech, and consumer sectors. New, let's say hi to the audience today.
Hi everyone, and thanks Lucy for inviting me here.
Okay, thank you. Next, please welcome Fianna, the talent acquisition senior supervisor from Astro Technologies, with a track record of scaling teams across Indonesia's most competitive tech startups. So, Fianna, let's say hi.
Hi everyone, nice to meet you all today.
Okay, thank you. And then let's welcome Kay, Senior IT Principal Consultant at Recruit First, with 9 years in IT recruitment and a consistent top performer year after year.
Hi everyone, thank you for having me today.
Okay, thank you. So last but not least, we are having one more speaker, Sashari here. I guess he is getting some technical issues to be fixed from his end, so no worries. Let's give him some time, everyone. And once again, a huge hello to everyone today. Drop your name and where you're turning in from in the chat here, whether you're from Vietnam, Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, Philippines, or if you are joining from LinkedIn, YouTube, or Facebook, let us know. Okay, so I think we are waiting for some people here to say hi to us, so let's see. Okay, I think we will give everyone 1 minute to say hi, okay? Okay, so let's get it started. Okay, so as you can see, we're having viewers from YouTube, LinkedIn, and Facebook. Okay, so quick icebreaker before we dive in. Please scan the QR code, which I'm going to show here, to join the phone quiz about AI in recruitment. So all our speakers, you're also welcome to join the game. So let's get started. Okay, can you see my screen here? Please let me know. Okay. Okay, so guys, you're welcome to join and scan the QR code here. I think I will also try. So put your name here so I know that you're in. Okay, I saw you here new. Fiona, okay, are you able to join?
Yeah, I'm joining the game. I'm currently scanning the QR code.
Okay. Okay, so you guys here as well. Just be part of the fun here because I know all of the questions and answers. So let's wait for the other audience as well. Okay, 1 more minute, everyone. Please hurry up so that we can start the game quickly. Okay, 9 people here. 30 seconds, everyone. Twenty seconds. 10 seconds. Okay, here we go. Let's start. Okay, what task do 80% of recruiters find the most time consuming? Yeah, it is sourcing. So let's see how many people here are having it correctly. Oh, you are okay. Very quickly. Okay, next one. Number 2, study shows AI saves recruiters up to 14 hours per week by meditating or writing means. Yes, automating repetitive tasks. Next one. Just let's see. Oh, Fiona, you're on the top right now. Next one. What remains 100% human in recruitment? Resume reading, candidate contacting, or writing JDs? Yes, it is final decision making. Okay, let's see who's on the leaderboard here. Oh, Fiona, you're still here. Wow, great job. You're so competitive. Next one. How does AI make recruiters look to hiring managers? Faster, smarter, more strategic, or all of the above? Yes, all of the above. Okay, let's see. Oh, good job, Fiona. Next one. Which quote describe the future recruiter with AI to infinity and beyond? I am confusion. You shall not pass. To infinity and beyond. Yes, it's chosen a lot here. 100%. Wow. Okay. And then our next question, number 6, everyone. We have 8 questions only. Which metric shows AI is helping, not hurting? We got more naps or fewer emails or more coffee breaks. First to time to high, yes. Yes, it is. Okay, next one. Oh, Fiona, you're still on the leaderboard here. Wow, great job. Who said AI doesn't replace jobs? It replaces tasks? Is it Thanos? Yes, it is Simon Sinek. And the last question. The future of recruitment is okay. Wow. Okay, 83 people percent of their members today chose human-led AI accelerated, and it is correct. Congratulations, Vienna. You're the top one. Wow, great job. So there will be a special gift for you at the end. And for everyone else who joins today, you also get a free gift at the end. So stay tuned. Okay, so congrats, Vienna, again. You're the winner. And yes, now the main event. Everyone, are you ready? Each of our speakers has one AI hack that they actually use, and I want you to hear what it is. But before that, I think we have a Zachary here, but I still cannot hear your voice here, Zachary. So can you please try to say something so our audience can know? Oh, okay. I think you still need to work on the mic issues here. Okay. Yeah, you can rejoin. So I will start with the other speakers. Thank you. So everyone, for this section, it is simple. One hack, what it does, and why you are looking for it. Let's share verbally first. So let's start with Alphabet, Neil, because you are the very first one on our Vena event. Can you please turn on your mic here and tell us what is your 1A hack and what does it actually do for you?
Yeah, okay. Thanks for your questions and hi everyone. So actually, my purpose of sharing today is just like to give you an idea that how my daily work is. It's mean like I use AI to help my recruitment process, and the AI hack that I usually use is ChatGPT. And for me, it's not about using AI. It's about how to train it to think the way we do and return it to become our recruitment assistant. Yeah.
Mm. Okay, okay. Thank you. So then, can you share how long have you been using it?
Actually, I used it a long time ago, but for recently 2 years, it helped me a lot in recruitment process and in working with
Mm,
client side and also the candidate side as well. You know, as a headhunter, you have to work. We have to work with both sides, right? And it
mhm.
really helped me. And actually, I use ChatGPT to help me a lot. But one of the things that I really find it useful is to make the candidate comparison table, which I will share earlier how I make it. Yeah.
Sure, sure. We're gonna
Mm,
review it in the next
mm,
section. So thank you,
yes.
Neil. I know someone here also come up with the ChatGPT tool as a hack, right? So Fiona, let's hear it from you.
Okay, so hi everyone. I would like to share the main AI hack that I use on day-to-day basis. So at Astro, we're not only looking for someone that fits our technical requirements, but we also seek the culture fit as the main point of assessment in the HR interview stage. So we have a specific assessment tailored to
Mhm.
our company value that we do specifically to our candidates, and there are a few metrics that we have to assess based on the company value, and I use ChatGPT to help me determine the scoring for each metrics based on the candidate's answer.
Okay. You mentioned about the space assessment, right? What does it stand for space here? Can you explain about the abbreviation?
Okay, yes. So Astra's company value is space. S stands for supportive, P is for purposeful, A is
Mm-hmm.
for adventure, C is for customer obsessed, and E is for evolving. So we
Oh,
have to assess whether the candidate possess all of these values in order to move forward with Astro.
sounds great. So for this one, how long have you been using it? I mean, the space
Uh,
assessment and then the ChatGPT for the scoring.
Okay, so I've been using ChatGPT to help me with a lot of my tasks actually, not just for space assessment. It's actually used also for like seeking a specific job title with niche requirements, which most of the times we are looking for at Astro, because most of the time the position that we are looking for is like a combination or a hybrid role between a few role at once, say like a data person combined with a marketing person combined with a tech person and a product person at once, and the title is not very common in the market, so I
Mhm.
also use GPT to give me like possible recommendations of what I can possibly look for when I'm sourcing profiles through LinkedIn. And it also helped me gives like a consolidated candidate assessment summary, and also do profile comparisons.
Okay, okay, thank you, Fiona. And last but not least, Kay, let us hear your voice. So, can you share with us about your AI hack and what does it actually do for you?
Sure. Okay, so my AI hack is Taslet AI. So it's an agentic AI tool, not just answering questions like ChatGPT. It actually executes the task end to end. I use it to source candidate on JobStreet and LinkedIn. So I will just give it a job brief, and it goes out, search the platform, filter profile against my criteria, then hand me back with a short list of a summary notes.
Okay, so the tool you mentioned is Taslet.ai, right?
Yeah.
How long have you been using it?
I've been trying this out for about 2 to 3 months. Just recently, I discovered this.
I see, I see. And I believe it's working for you. So that's why you are still a very consistent top performer year after year and month after month here. Okay, so then I guess we can jump into the next one. So now we know the tool, right? Let's talk about what actually happened when you used it. So actually, this is the part I love, the honest story results, but also the mess before the results. So let's start again with Kay. So can you quickly share your screen to showcase how you use it and what result did it give you, like time saved or better highs?
Okay, let me share my screen here. Can you see the screen?
Okay, it's on here. Okay, yeah. Can you please zoom in a little bit more so our audience can see it, yeah, easily?
Okay. Hold on, yeah. Is it enough?
Okay, yeah. So can you please walk us through the prompt that you made here and the result that it gave you, and also like the result, like including time saved or better price or filter headaches. But also, please also share that what didn't work at first for you and how did you figure it out all out?
Okay, so maybe I just quickly walk through this Tasklet AI. Okay, so as you can see here, it's pretty similar like other AI platform like ChatGPT, right? So you can actually create new agent here, and these are the history. So what I'm doing with this AI is I put a prompt. Okay, so the prompt has to be very specific. So like for example, I use LinkedIn here. So I ask Tasklet to search LinkedIn using my LinkedIn recruiter account for this position, like enterprise account executive role, based in Malaysia. You have to mention the location as well. So we also give some criteria, okay, like the must-have requirement, target companies, target verticals, or things that we didn't want to be in our search, like exclude the industry. Okay, so the result we want is we need to name the current company, title, and the LinkedIn URL of the person, and also with a one line notes about the person. Okay, and I also asked Tasklet to give me 30 candidates and compile it in an Excel file with this information. Okay, so here, okay, so you come back to me with the questions that whether I should use browser automation or use third-party tools, right? So I decided to use first one, okay, using a browser. So just an example here. Oh, I think from this screen I couldn't. Hold on, yeah, I couldn't click the. Can you see my screen? Yes, right.
Yeah, yeah, it's still visible.
Okay, so when I click the browser here, so actually this is a browser using by Tasklet, right? So it's actually searching through Recruiter, LinkedIn Recruiter. Okay, so you can see the screen here. And so before that, it would open up the browser and then ask you to key in your credentials, so your password, your ID, and then you hand over back to Tasklet. So after that, it will continue on the search. So these are all the Tasklet thought process, okay, going through. So basically the search has about 5,000 CVs, right? So it's very hard for us to go through one by one. So that's why we need AI help. Then, but it took a longer time if let's say there are more result, right? So I stopped after like 20 minutes. So I want to see the result. So with 20 minutes, it actually helped me to screen 11 potential candidate, showing the name, companies, years of experience, the rating from Tasklet, and also the assessment, and with the LinkedIn URL as well. So from here, I can just click the link and going through the LinkedIn profile by myself. Okay, and then yeah. So after that, it will also give you a summary table. Okay, like which are the tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 candidates, and also with the prioritize. Yeah. So this is the.
Okay. Okay. I see. Okay. Thank you for sharing the screen. Okay. So, Case, can you also share? So, at first, I believe there will be always a mess, right, before the
Yes,
results
yes,
come in.
yeah.
So, how did
At
you?
first, Yeah. So at first I treat it as a ChatGPT. So I just give a simple prompt and help me to source Java developers on LinkedIn. So again, like other AI, it will give me a generic Boolean string, ask me to paste in LinkedIn and search. So because I was on a free account back then with limited credit, so I couldn't really test it properly. I almost wanted to give up already. So after that, I went back and tried to read the guide. So I realized that agentic AI differently. So I subscribed the pro account, which gave me 10,000 credit, so I can use it to do all the tasks. And then it actually can help me to open up a browser, help me to run the task for me. So while I can focus on something else while it's working. Yeah, so it's really fantastic.
Okay. Yeah, that's great to hear. Thank you, Kay, for sharing your screen, and also thank you for sharing your story. Let's moving on to Fiona about the ChatGPT helped with the space assessment scoring. I think we are welcoming Zachary again. Let's add him to the stream here, and hopefully this time we can hear from him. Okay, so Zachary. Okay, so I think you're still not audible, Zachary. Yeah, it's really it's really a pity here. So, but no worries, Zachary, because we already covered the sharing section too, and I'm very pleased to welcome you in our next section here. And just you can stay here with us. So let's hear it out from Fiona.
Okay, can you hear my voice?
Yeah, audible.
Okay.
So Fiona, can you please share your screen to show us how you use it? Of course, about the space assessment, right? You share about the meaning of the abbreviation. So yeah, show us how ChatGPT helped you to score it and what result did it give you?
Okay, so I'm gonna share my screen real quick here.
Mm-hmm. Okay, your screen is on.
Is it
Okay.
visible?
Can you also zoom in a little bit more?
Okay.
Yeah. So okay, yeah.
Okay.
Feel free to go ahead to share.
Okay. So basically, as mentioned, space assessment stands for sportive, purposeful, adventurous, customer obsessed, and evolving. So basically, what I'm doing here is I'm asking the GPT to create a scoring guideline from on the scale from 1 to 5 based on the candidate's answer. So all I'm giving to ChatGPT is just their name and the roles they're applying for. And usually, sometimes if needed, I would also give the GPT the detailed job description, so it helps to refine the culture fit related to the technical better. But since this one is just strictly for simulation and we're only trying to assess like the culture fit here, so the prompt that I'm giving is just basically um, I'm giving 4 questions. This is basically a basic question, but from the way the candidate answered this question, you can assess if they have the space value within them, and if they do, like how are the scale of the space value? Is it within our expectation, or it's if it's not? So, example for this candidate with the name James, applying for marketing associate. So the biggest challenge that he shared was when the marketing campaign performance suddenly dropped after a platform algorithm change, causing acquisition numbers to decrease, while business targets remain aggressive. And to handle this, he took the initiative to consolidate campaign with the stakeholders, and it was a challenging period, but it improved how they collaborated and make decisions as a team. And I'm
Hold
also
on. So, Fiona, I would like to give some context to the audience as well. So, for the
okay.
space assessment questions that you show us at the beginning, so it was done and collected from a video interview before, right? With the candidate.
Yeah, this is this space assessment is done during the HR interview stage, and I'm usually asking these questions before I do the technical assessment, because space assessment holds the largest percentage on the final decision whether this candidate will continue to the next process or not. So continue.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, please keep going.
Okay, so basically the second question was how did the person overcome the challenge and how was the impact? So yeah, they're basically elaborating their answers here, maybe giving some metrics, some numbers, some percentage, measurable numbers. And I also give the question: if you can turn back the time and do it again, what would you change, and how would you do it differently? And based on these answers, the chat GPT simulated like the space assessment summary. So this person
Mm.
has strong alignment with Astro's space value, particularly in being purposeful, supportive, customer obsessed, and evolving. You should
Okay. Okay.
responding to
Can
the
you show the scoring guide?
so the
Yes.
scoring is from 1 to 5, from
Uh,
poor to exceptional, and
mhm.
this further scoring details will validate the value and the example based on their answers. Because usually when we are not doing it through GPT, it's going to be really time consuming, and we have to do this for all of our candidates. So the GPT assessment really helps us to cut the time, cut the admin time in half or maybe more. And based on this scoring guideline, we have the overall space score and overall recommendation. So just to give a simulation on how we compare multiple candidates for the same position. So I'm doing the same for the other candidate here with this
See.
very same question. And they will, of course, give different answers, right? So based on this candidate answer, I'm asking the GPT to do the same. And
Mhm.
you can see that this candidate has slightly lower score, overall space score, than the previous candidate. And then I'm asking the GPT to create a comparison table for these two candidates.
Oh, yeah, comparison table. Yeah, makes sense.
Um, uh, and for the table, I would also do like a refinement because this is still too elaborative and too long. I'm just
Mm.
gonna give a quick one, make it more concise.
So out of my curiosity, Fiona, because I can see here the overall score is 5, right? And one candidate got 3.9 and the other got 3.5 here. So how much score should it be for you to consider to proceed with a candidate?
Minimum of 3 actually, but of course we
Uh,
are looking for the best candidate with the strongest fit. So 3.5 is the minimum threshold actually.
okay,
So anything below that would not be proceeded to the next stage.
I see.
Please keep in mind that this number will also be consolidated with all the technical assessment and the relevant experience metrics.
I see.
So this is like not the final decision driver, but
Mm.
this has the largest percentage
Okay.
and has the largest impact on the final decision.
Uh-huh, I see. So seeing questions 2K here for you here. So what didn't work at first and how did you figure it out? I believe it's about a prompt or anything else that I should know or we should know.
I'm sorry, can you repeat because your voice was
Yeah.
breaking apart?
Before you have this kind of results over you, right? You have to try it a lot, and of course there will be some mess before the results coming in. So how did you fix it?
I just keep on training my GPT to give like the assessment the way I would do it
Mm,
manually, and I just keep on like refining the results and refining it
I
and
see.
refining it until I
Yeah,
get the result that I expected.
I
So
see.
it's basically
Refining prompts. Okay, okay.
yeah.
I see. Okay, thank you for sharing, Fiona. So I believe the other speaker, New, is also very excited to share with us what he is using ChatGPT for.
Thank you, Lucy, and thank you, everyone. Actually, I learned a lot from Kay and Vienna as well on how to use AI in the recruitment process. And I shared earlier, what I share with you today is not something very, significant or wow, but it's just like what my daily work is, and AI has helped me a lot. So let me share my screen to you. So so everyone see my screen,
One.
right?
Yeah, it's visible now. Okay.
Okay. So usually as a headhunter, we have to talk to a lot of candidates. And, for one project, normally we will send the client maybe 3 to 5 candidates, and when we interview the candidates, we just have time to write down on information. So I will call them rough notes. It's mean like because like I prepare for the session today, so it's in order a lot of information from the 3 candidates over there. But actually, in reality, it's just a broken sentences. It's just like the notes, some information. It's not like the full sentence like this, but ChatGPT can help me to handle all the information and turn it to something very beautiful. So, for example, here, so I have 3 candidates: candidate A, candidate B, candidate C. So, all of them, I will have some information about them. For example, like the experience, about the achievement, or about the leadership, or even the education, and also the language that they use. So it's just a rough notes, and then I put them on the chat GPT, and then I want them to make the composition of among 3 candidates for me. So you can see clearly here. So before I have ChatGPT to support me, it takes a lot of time to do this. Usually I will share the profile to the client with some short notes only, but nowadays I can make a table that can help client to see more about the candidates, and to see more to give them more context to make decision easier. Yeah, so after that you can see that there's a lot of criteria here. So I will call them to make it just into 5 key criteria. And you can see, because I use ChatGPT a lot, I train ChatGPT a lot. So the content that that the ChatGPT gave me here is very short, because like I always ask the ChatGPT to give me the short sentence, focus on the key point, not the fluffing word. Yeah. So that's why like, they give me a very short sentence and focus on the point. And after I have the table here, I want to double check with them, because like among 3 candidates, of course I will have the candidates that I prefer a lot and I think that most suitable for the client. So I want to double check with the ChatGPT whether my thinking is right, or is there anything that I need to concern about. That's why like, I give them the key requirement about the role, and I want to base on that the ChatGPT to prioritize the most suitable candidate in order for me in the table. And then you can see the ChatGPT will put candidate A is the first one, candidate B is the first one, candidate A the second, and C is the third one, and the same with my ID as well. So this is a way that I double check about the how the suitable of the candidates are, and from there, of course, I need to adjust some information, but I just stop here. I will adjust some information before sending to the client, but I really can see the benefits of AI can help me to summarize all the admin tasks from the rough notes into the professional table like this, and then I
Mm,
can double check with them on how the suitable the candidate is. Yeah.
mm.
So
I think
this is
this
usually
is
the thing that
similar to like K and Fiona. I
mm,
think you guys care a lot about the candidate comparison, right? Of course, when
yeah.
we are having like a good pipeline, and we want to prioritize to proceed with
Mm,
the good candidates. Okay,
yeah.
uh, okay, so can you also share before you have like that good results or that good looking results? Is there any
Mm.
issues coming in, or is there any mess that you try to fix?
Yes, the thing here is like I mentioned at first, you know, it's not about using AI. We really need to train it, to educate it, because like at first when I just put the requirements on ChatGPT, it will show me a lot of things. It's long, it's so beautiful, so professional, but sometimes it doesn't work, and the reader will immediately know that we use ChatGPT to bluff them. So that's why like we need to train them, like, okay, just a short sentence, key sentence, focus on the key points, and after that for the next time it will come with a good result. I don't know, like nowadays, like maybe like ChatGPT is my friend, and when I put the requirement on this, it will turn with a good result for me, just a key point, not a lot of things like before. Yeah, so I think it's more about like how we interact, and we work with we train the ChatGPT to become our assistant. Yeah.
Okay, okay, I see. Okay, thank you. Thank you for sharing all of the tones here. So then, I think that is the A hack that we mentioned, along with the real stories that you guys were having during the time that you use it. So now let's come to the best part here, the advice. So if someone at this event today is about to try AI for recruiting for their very first time, what do they need to know? Or what would be your advice to them? Okay, so let's start. I think I want to hear from Tina first, and then Kay, and then you.
Okay. So what would be the recommendation when for recruiters who are about to start using AI? Yeah? Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, so basically what I would recommend is just to get started, pick an AI app, maybe ChatGPT, maybe Gemini, maybe Cloud, or any AI that you prefer, and you can start giving prompts on what do you want it to help you with. Actually, a team member of mine created a self-scheduling tool using AI, and it has been really helpful since right now Astro has not used ATS. So scheduling interviews is still very manual. It's taken a lot of our bandwidth. And by creating the self scheduling interview tool, it has helped her quite a lot, and it inspires us to actually invent tools that can help the recruitment process to be more efficient and less painful or admin heavy, and or maybe just as simple as start with seeking for a recommendation on what company should you look for a certain role for, and or maybe how can you refine the interview assessment result better, or what recommendations should you be giving the hiring manager if you have like different candidates with like different technical fit but strong culture fit, or maybe what areas you can negotiate with the hiring manager. So you can basically train it to think the way you do, like as respectively
Mm.
say other recruiters sharing their experiences using AI also, yeah, like Kay.
Right.
And I also would recommend just to like be shameless. Do tell the AI to do whatever you want it to do. Like it doesn't have to be just
Yeah.
work related. You can just like pour your heart out into the AI app, and it will listen to you, and it will think the way like you do more. So when you are trying to give it like a professional context, it can already like think from your perspective on like how you would handle it, or what typically that you would say in that situation. So yeah,
Mm.
be my recommendation for it.
Wow, thank you. Thank you for the insightful advice. Okay, so let's move on to hear from Kate. So, what would be the advice for somebody at our event today who want to try AI for their recruiting for the very first time?
Yeah, so my advice is okay, so AI is not perfect, but it absolutely help to speed things up. Okay, so
Mm.
you can treat it as an assistant, train it up, but you have to be very specific, give more example, calibrate with the AI more so that it can think like you. And always, but you have to always review before you reach out to the candidate, because AI can make mistake as well, right? Before you pull a CV. So,
Mm.
but at least AI help you a lot with those screening work, administrative work, so you can be more efficient at your work. Okay, but AI still couldn't replace a person, I believe. Okay, because
Right.
yeah, they cannot replace your judgment, your assessment. Yeah, so
Right.
but we can be more explorative. Just try out more new technologies, more AI to help you with your work.
Sure. So I think that one question we also covered in the very ice-breaking game at the beginning, right? Like one remains 100% in for human in the AI era, and it is a final decision making, right? Okay. So thank you, Kay. Then let's hear from you. What would be your advice here?
So I don't think it's advice, it's just sharing, because I don't think I have much experience to advise to others, but it's just my sharing. Some mistakes that I make from the beginning when I using
Mm.
AI. The first thing is I don't give them the context. I just give some the requirement,
Oh.
and then they turn out the result, and then I say make it better or make it more professional. But how better, how professional it is, we need to teach them more, give more context. Like, okay, you need to make it sound more suitable for Taiwanese client or Japanese client style
Mm.
or something like that. Or you need to make it more like Asian tone or European tone, something like that.
Mm.
So it will turn out the other results, and we feel that like more suitable with our requirements. So that's the first mistake, I think. From the very beginning, I just say make it better, make it more professional for me. So actually, this way it didn't work well. So need to give them more context, like train them, like Vienna and K say. The second thing is absolutely agree with K. We need to check again. AI is not perfect.
Mm.
It's not
Okay.
100% correct. We need to double check a lot. Like sometimes they could not understand what we say, although it's so intelligent. But we need to check again whether confirm whether AI is on the right track, and they really understand what we mean. Don't copy and paste. You will make a lot of wrong things. So that's the second sharing from me. Yeah, and
Mm.
thank you everyone. I also learned a lot from the speakers today. Thanks.
Well, Neil, for your first point that you mentioned about like customize it for your
Mm,
clients here, I believe you also mentioned that you use ChatGPT for the some kind of the client's report, right? Like
yes.
on the market insights.
Mm, yes.
So yeah, I think for this one, everyone else can also try to refine the prompts as like you said, we should give
Mm,
them the context and then and the like more details so that they can help us in giving the client reports, for example, their market insights here.
yes. That's right.
Yeah, okay, thank you. So thank you for all the advice here. So now I want to show you something that we have been building at Qode because everything our speakers just talked about here, we thought about it so hard and we also have like been thinking about those exact problems and coincidentally we have had most of them here in one place. So let me share my screen and please let me know if you can see my screen here. Okay. Okay, so I'm sharing with you the code interface, the code.work interface. Can you please let me know if it's visible from your end? I'm trying to zoom in here. Okay. Can you see it, Fina or Kay? Can you please let me know?
Yes, I can see it.
Oh, okay. Okay. So then, this is a quick look at our code platform and two things that I want to cover today is our AI power sourcing and our AI interview expert. We having all of the features here, as you can see, from dashboard sourcing, jobs, talent pools, interviews, and sequences. But yeah, as right now, we are also transitioning them to the Tracy agents, the auto workflow based on our multiple user feedback. So let me share with you the two features that I mentioned. First is the AI power sourcing. So Kay, you mentioned about using tasklets to auto source and shortlist on JobStreet and LinkedIn, right?
Yeah.
So we're having it right here on Code and we are using the auto sourcing flow here, either with keywords or JD. It will auto source on multiple platforms, including JobStreet, LinkedIn, Indeed, Google Jobs, and give you the potential matches. For the interest of time, I already prepared one queries here. Software engineers, 5 years of experience in Singapore with Next.js skills and in banking domain. So let's see the results. Okay, so this is my queries, right? And this is the sourcing powered by AI. So you can see on here. So we have the name of the candidates here. And then we have also the summary. And for example, if you are interested in any candidates, you can click on this to see the detailed profile of the candidates here. Okay, and this is a summary besides their CV, their all original CV. And some part here I would like to show you guys. So first of all, as you can see, usually because I'm also hiring for my own team, I'm hiring both tech and non-tech. So for example, for tech, we have to look for some skills in tech, right? We have to check in in the CV, like for JavaScript, for Next.js, we have to find these keywords. But with Code here, you can see all of the skills are already summarized here. Like front end, we know what he has for front end, what he has for back end, cloud or databases here. And also one thing that I also usually care as a recruiter, and I believe you guys do too, it is about the tenure, right? So for this one, we can have a quick look at the total experience, the tenure, and average tenure. So as a recruiter, we usually like afraid to proceed with the job hopper. So we can take a look at the average tenure here or the current tenure at the current company. So it's all shows and sums up here for you. And we can take a look at the experience and the skills map here as well. So for all of the skills map, as you can see, we also have some inference by AI here. Okay, so some software developers or candidates, they don't know how to like refine or make the best out of their CV. So our AI help to bring it and highlight to our the recruiters. So that is the sourcing part. And also as a new and Fiona and Kay, I think you guys care a lot about the candidate comparison, right? So we also have it in the AI rank from our 300 search results here. So for the AI rank here, I will have some criteria to ask AI on Code here to help me to rank these candidates. Well, for example, right now I'm asking it to rank based on the years of experience and then their banking domain. So I can have some match here. So remember, you share about the scoring, right? Right, 3 out of 5, or what is the first priority? What is second one? So for this one, you can see it how does their HCV match here, like 100% or 80% or 70% here, and it matches on which condition. And for example, for me, when I'm looking at this one, like I'm immediately interested in this one, short word from Visa, working at Visa right now. So I want to see his profile, the detailed profile that I already showed you guys. Is can also show here. And even after checking for all of the details, I really like to like contact with him to check if he's open for a job. I can also quickly check for his phone here and his email addresses here. So we can find both the personal emails and the working emails here. So as you can see, and there's one thing I'm really sorry for Zachary not to be able to share with us today. But if he's here, he can also know that for Coach here, it can also help to support with the content generation for the candidate outreach. So you guys can also like email here, and then you can customize the email content. Okay, so that is the sourcing part. And so for this one, so new, I think you new and Fina, you can try to use if you're interested, especially for the candidate comparison. And then next one, I would like to share with you this one. I'm really proud of sharing Tracy, our AI interview expert. So let me just give you a quick look on how I set Tracy interview. So for this one, it will be the AI interview where you can choose, for example, your job title here, your job, the job that you are hiring, and then you can choose to, customize the skills here. So for example, in this job, I'm looking for someone with Java, Python, and Java here, and I can have it all here. So, and as a recruiter, I want to edit the assessment, so I can also do so. For this one, I think it's one good note here. Actually, I think it can be applicable to what you are using right now, Fiona. So for this one, Fiona, you can try letting Tracy ask the questions from the space assessment. I see that you have the sample set, right, of the questions for the space assessment here. So you can, if you're interested, you can try and set Tracy. Tracy will be the one to ask all of the questions. And after that, you can see how she is scoring the candidates based on each of the questions you sent there. No need to use ChatGPT. So to showcase this, let me move on to the interview report, also powered by AI. And so you can see how Tracy is scoring the candidates. Okay, so this is our interview report for this guy. Okay, so you can see a quick summary. First of all, on the scoring, over scoring, resume match, interview score, and then information about salary, about motivation to leave, and if he has any must-have skills that you require or nice-to-have skills. And also for this one, like if we are caring about the communication skills, we can see it here, and the role proficiency, we can see it here as well. For this one more thing. So right now, I think Fiona, you are hiring for Astro Technologies, right? So a lot of tech roles, and also like Kay, you are doing in IT recruitment, and you're working in tech sectors as well. So for this one, for the software developer roles, we are having a lot of like first technical tests and also technical questions to our candidates, right? And a lot of time they are using the AI, right? AI to counter AI to try to cheat in an interview. We don't want that, but it's inevitable because I face it before too. But for this one, we have the interview signals. So we can tell if the candidates are cheating or are answer genuinely. So we can track with tab changes here or our usual patterns here. So we can almost see the signals here. And the most important one, you can see the recording. Recording here. This is Tracy, our AI interview expert. And then you can hear the voice from the candidates if you click on unmute, and you can see the answer summary along with the score here. So yeah, I think this one is could be helpful for Fiona if you would like to try with a space assessment. And I'm also curious if it works for your space assessment scoring as well. So let's see if we can try it out. So here you see all of the scoring are made. And then if you want to know the detailed answer, you can also click on the transcript here. Okay, so yeah, that's the idea. Less time on manual stuff and more time on human stuff. Let me just stop sharing, and then yeah, that is all for my sharing about Qode here. So thank you everyone for paying attention to our Qode demo here. So now let's start our audience. Your turn to talk. So we got questions, we got survey, and I also want to send everyone off with something useful at the end. So now, question for our speakers or about a demo, let's drop them in the chat or the comment section. So let's check out in the chat box here. I think we have, okay, let's say hi to our audience. Hi Kawali, hi Tan, hi Ting, hi Vong, hi Ritu. Hi, Ria. So everyone, please, if you have any questions from YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, just add it here and we can see your questions. And I can also, highlight your questions here so everyone can see. Yeah, we are having a lot audience saying hi earlier, but we were too busy sharing and then giving the advice, right? Okay, so let's wait for the questions here to come in. Everyone, for the interest of time, I think I will just wait for about 1 minute so that you can compose and send the message for the questions, if any. Okay, so our speakers, so let's wait if the audience has any questions here regarding the tools that you introduced or regarding the Qode platform. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think because we already sharing the screen, right, and we explain a lot, so it seems that it's clear to our audience today. So I think we can skip the Q&A, but no worries. If you have any questions, just put it up here, and when I see it, I can bring it to our speakers here. And everyone, as a promised gift mentioned earlier, each audience today can walk away with a free trial on Code. So you just need to go to code.world and try it out so you can experience yourself after this event. Okay, and before you go, one favor here. So please help to fill out the event survey from the QR code that I'm sharing right now. It just takes 1 minute, but it will help us to make the next one better. So even for our speakers today, please also leave your comment and your survey experience in our survey here. So let me share the screen. So you can scan this QR code and leave us your comments on how you think about our event today and what we could do better in the next event here so that we can have all the learning opportunities for everyone. So you, Fiona and Kay, you're welcome to share as well. So please help to share your comments. Okay. I think we are giving more time for the audience here to join and give us their thoughts. Not sure if, I think, yeah, we are still having 11 people from YouTube and Facebook and 25 people from LinkedIn here. Whether you guys are shy to give the comments here, right? Please do not worry. Just give us your honest take and honest comment about our event here. Okay, I think the rating guys here. So this is just the overall rating. I think let's move on to the next question so that everyone can express their thoughts about what was the favorite part of the event today. So you can type your answer. Yeah, okay, 5 people are typing. Oh. Mm. Okay, let's see all of the inputs here. The practical sharing, the advice, sharing from speakers, demo on automation product, speaker sharing part, interview report. Yeah, and we have, yes, some people sharing the same ideas here. And also, of course, the sharing section. Okay, and this is the last part, but also very important, everyone. What improvements would you suggest for future events? Please input your comments here. It would mean a lot to us so that we can improve our events better. Mm, okay, from improvement would you suggest for future events? One is from the speaker sharing, especially from always first. Okay, whoever gave this comment, can you please clarify more on how we should improve this one? Or I think they want to hear from you more from you, Neil, especially about our market insights. Not for now. Sharing more detail, yes. Okay, noted, noted. So for this one, I think we can improve for sure. Yeah, and to wise on this one. Okay, none for now, and then technical issue from the other speaker. Yeah, that's a BD. Actually, I would be very happy to invite us Sherry for the next event, and we'll make sure that we can hear from him. Because I know that he has a great AI hack to share. Longer sharing for speakers, for sure, for sure. Oh yeah, as this is our first sharing, so we can make more time. I love the sharing from Mr. Speaker from always first and non-improvement from now. Wow. Okay. Thank you, everyone. I think I would just keep it. Yeah, I think no one else is giving more comments. So yeah. Okay. So I think we can close the survey today. And so huge thank you to our speakers today, Neil, Fiona, Kay. Genuinely, you all made this super practical and no fluff. You see, even our audience asked for more time and more detailed sharing on your AI hack. So I hope that we can collaborate soon and we can share more. And some keys to take away today for our audience. So first of all, try ChatGPT as a Chan recruitment assistant like you did, and also for assessment scoring like Fiona did. And then also try a tablet, a .ai for outsourcing and shortlisting like Kay does here. Or you can also try Code for recruitment workflow automation. And the advice from everyone here, so everyone remembers, start small, test it, and don't wait for perfection. And also check it again, right? Thank you everyone for joining and see you next time. Okay, everyone, let's say bye to our audience. Okay, thank
Bye.
you.
Bye bye.
Okay,
Thanks
bye.
for joining the session,
See you on next
guys.
time. Bye.
Okay, bye. Have a great day.
Bye. Yes.
We're gonna end
Have a
this
good day.
now. Thank you.